Qcharge listeners, hello again and welcome to the new episode, but still the same fuzz about the new Tesla moves of adaptation of connectors. This episode is based on Reuters reports. News buzz about electric vehicle charging companies protest on Texas's move to mandate NACS connectors in the state. So, what is the fuzz about? Well, let us find out on this article from Reuters. Based on a Reuters report, a group of electric vehicle charging companies has expressed their opposition to Texas's plan to mandate the inclusion of Tesla's North American Charging Standard alongside the Combined Charging Standard, or CC's technology in charging stations across the state. Companies such as ChargePoint, Flow, ABB, FreeWire and EVBox, all prominent players in the EV charging industry, have jointly written a letter to the chairman of the Texas Transportation Commission requesting more time to re-engineer and test Tesla's connectors. The companies argue that the implementation of this plan is premature and poses a risk to the successful deployment of the first phase of federal funds dedicated to the electrification of highways. In their letter, they emphasize the need for sufficient time to standardize, test, and certify the safety and interoperability of Tesla connectors across the industry. Interestingly, both ChargePoint and Flow had recently announced the availability of Tesla NACSs at their charging stations, further demonstrating their commitment to supporting a variety of charging standards. The charging companies further contend that the integration of NACS connectors would require significant modifications, such as extending the cable length, ensuring adequate temperature ranges, and obtaining certifications for specific power. They also highlight the importance of establishing a robust supply chain for NACS cables and connectors that comply with the necessary requirements. These concerns reflect the intricacies involved in implementing a new charging standard and the potential challenges associated with adapting existing infrastructure. According to an anonymous source familiar with the matter, some of these charging companies are planning to engage with the federal government regarding this issue in the near future. The aim is to address their concerns and ensure that the interests of all stakeholders are taken into account when making decisions regarding charging standards and infrastructure. In addition to Texas, Washington has also made a similar decision, and industry standard organization SAE International has announced its intention to create an industry standard configuration for Tesla's charging connector within 6 months or less. The recent announcement by Ford Motor Company that it would adopt Tesla's NACS charging technology for its electric vehicles has further underscored the significance of this charging standard. As a result, other major automotive and charging companies, including General Motors and Rivian Automotive, have followed suit, recognizing the potential risk of losing customers if they only offer CCS. Tesla's superchargers currently account for approximately 60% of the total number of fast chargers in the United States, according to the U.S. Department of Energy. The agreements reached between Tesla and these charging companies will enable non-Tesla EV users to access and utilize Tesla's extensive charging network. This move aims to promote greater interoperability and accessibility within the EV charging ecosystem, ultimately benefiting EV owners across the country. It is crucial for regulatory bodies, standard organizations, and industry stakeholders to collaborate and carefully consider the implications of introducing new charging standards. While the adoption of multiple standards may present short-term challenges, it is important to prioritize long-term benefits such as interoperability, safety, and the efficient utilization of resources. By addressing the concerns raised by EV charging companies and facilitating open dialogue among all parties involved, a well-structured and inclusive approach to charging standards can be achieved, ensuring a seamless transition to widespread EV adoption and the development of a dependable charging network. Very interesting by Reuters and some experts' analytical assessments of this matter, but I still can't shake the feel of monopoly creation of Tesla's connectors by wide adoption of them. I will finish today's episode with these words and let it to you, my prestige listeners, to bring your own thought about it. And that would be all for today. Thank you for tuning in and listening, and stay tuned for more updates and thoughts of people on other topics. Until the next episode,